Welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about the one person who can post a birthday message and instantly trigger a full-scale debate across the internet. Kelly Jo Bates. For years, she has been seen as the loving center of the Bates family, the mother who celebrates every child and keeps the family connected. But her latest tribute has viewers asking a different question. Was this just a proud mom honoring her daughter? Or did it accidentally expose a hierarchy that followers have suspected for years? Before getting into the newest controversy, it helps to understand why Kelly Jo's words are watched so closely. She has spent years building the image of a supportive and faith-driven matriarch, using social media to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, marriages, and milestones across her large family. Her captions are rarely short or casual. They are usually thoughtful, emotional, and filled with praise, which means followers often read them as more than simple messages. In recent months, that attention has only grown stronger as viewers began noticing how public support can vary depending on the child, the moment, or the situation. Because of that, every tribute she posts now feels like something people want to decode. The current discussion began with Carlin Bates Stewart's 28th birthday. Kelly Jo shared a long and highly affectionate message celebrating Carlin's energy, generosity, business drive, and ability to balance family life with so many responsibilities. She praised her daughter as hardworking, caring, and deeply committed to the people around her. On the surface, it looked like the kind of loving birthday post followers have come to expect from her. But one specific line changed the entire conversation. In the caption, Kelly Jo used the verse, "Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all." In a family with many daughters, that wording immediately stood out. What may have been intended as a meaningful biblical compliment quickly became the center of online debate, because many viewers interpreted it as more than praise. They saw it as a ranking. That reaction exploded in discussion spaces online. One thread, often summarized by the title, "If there was ever any doubt about Kelly's favorite daughter," became a focal point for the conversation. The central argument in that discussion was simple. By using a verse that places one daughter above the others, Kelly Jo appeared to publicly name a favorite. Some users described the wording as the clearest sign yet that Carlin holds a uniquely high place in the family structure. Several comments echoed the same idea in different ways. One common reaction suggested that while the message was intended for Carlin, it inevitably created comparison for everyone else. Another commenter argued that in a family, this large wording matters, especially when the mother's voice carries so much symbolic weight. The issue for these viewers was not that Carlin was praised, it was that the praise sounded exclusive. That distinction is important. Most people had no problem with Kelly Jo celebrating Carlin's success or speaking proudly about her daughter. The controversy centered on how the compliment was framed. In the eyes of critics, there is a major difference between saying a daughter is wonderful and saying she excels above all the others. The discussion quickly expanded beyond Carlin and moved toward the larger family dynamic. Another major name brought into the conversation was Erin Payne. For years, Erin was often viewed by followers as the daughter who most closely reflected the family's traditional ideals. Her image was built around homemaking, faith, music, and a quieter lifestyle. Because of that, some longtime viewers once assumed she held a special place in Kelly Jo's eyes. After the birthday tribute, many users began comparing old perceptions with the current moment. Some argued that if Erin once represented the traditional, ideal daughter, Carlin now represents the modern version of success, visible, entrepreneurial, highly followed, and deeply engaged online. In that reading, the shift is not just about personality, it reflects changing values inside the public image of the family. Another thread of discussion focused on motivation. Some commenters suggested the praise may be tied to visibility and influence. Carlin and Evan Stewart are among the most active and recognizable members of the family online. They consistently create content, attract engagement, and remain central in fan conversations. Because of that, some viewers believe Carlin naturally receives more public celebration because she is currently one of the family's strongest public-facing figures. Others push that theory even further, arguing that the family now rewards the children who best help maintain the brand. In that interpretation, Kelly Jo's tribute was not just emotional, it was strategic. It reflected admiration for the daughter who best represents the family's current relevance in the social media era. Not everyone agreed with that take. Many followers defended Kelly Jo and called the backlash unfair. They argued that mothers speak differently to each child because every relationship is different. To them, using a powerful verse for Carlin does not mean anyone else is less loved. It simply means that in that moment, Kelly Jo chose words she felt matched her daughter and the occasion. That defense highlights why this story has become so divisive. People are reacting not only to one sentence, but to what they already believe about the family. Those who suspect favoritism see the verse as confirmation. Those who see a loving mother simply view it as heartfelt language being overanalyzed. Still, the conversation did not stop there. Another daughter frequently mentioned in discussions was Josie Bates Balka. Some commenters suggested Josie has long seemed more emotionally independent from the family dynamic, focusing on her own business, her own home life, and her own path rather than competing for attention. In that reading, while Carlin may occupy the spotlight, Josie has chosen distance from the need for approval. Whether that interpretation is fair or not, it shows how one caption opened the door to much wider conversations about sibling roles, emotional dynamics, and public identity. A birthday post turned into a full family analysis, and that is where Kelly Jo's influence becomes most clear. She is not just another parent posting online. She is the symbolic center of the family, which means her words carry extra meaning whether she intends them to or not. A short compliment from a sibling may pass quietly. A 5-paragraph tribute from Kelly Jo becomes a statement people analyze line by line. It also reflects the challenge of being the public face of a private family. In most households, a mother can praise one child without strangers debating what it means for everyone else. But when family life is lived online, every word enters a public record. Followers compare past captions, track patterns, and build narratives from tone alone. That creates pressure few families ever experience. At the same time, there may be a simpler explanation than the internet wants to admit. Kelly Jo may simply admire different qualities in different children during different seasons of life. Carlin is currently in a fast-moving chapter of motherhood, business growth, and high visibility. That may have inspired a particularly enthusiastic tribute without implying anything negative about her sisters. But perception often matters as much as intention. Right now, many viewers believe the message revealed something real, that praise within the family is not always neutral, and that some children appear more celebrated than others depending on the moment. Whether that is favoritism or just changing family dynamics depends entirely on how you read it. What cannot be denied is that Kelly Jo remains one of the most powerful figures in the Bates story. She still shapes the emotional tone of milestones, influences how family success is framed, and commands attention every time she speaks publicly. Even one verse from her can dominate the conversation for days. So what does this latest moment really tell us? Maybe it shows a proud mother celebrating a daughter she deeply admires. Maybe it reflects a family hierarchy viewers have sensed for years. Or maybe it proves that in a family this public, even love can be interpreted as competition. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think the verse was innocent, or do you understand why so many people saw it differently? I read every single comment, and your perspective always adds something new to the discussion. And if you want more deep dives like this, don't forget to subscribe.